Hey, I'm going to show you how to make a Facebook page instead of a Facebook profile. So the difference between a Facebook page and a Facebook profile is a Facebook page is actually supposed to be meant for business, while a Facebook profile is only exclusively supposed to be meant for like a person. So if you were to try to advertise on your Facebook profile like as a person, you would actually get in trouble for this. One of the terms and conditions of Facebook is that Facebook profiles are supposed to be meant only for people. And if you start advertising listings, or if you start to try to, make this more of a business thing, they'll shut you down. They'll completely remove you from Facebook. And it's because Facebook pages are supposed to be meant for businesses. So if you're going to advertise, this actually is made for a business. Facebook pages are supposed to be made for business. So what we're going to do, band our product, causes, community. I'm just going to start a local business. Let's say it's a bookstore named Savvy's with a capital A. Savvy's. Getting started. Alright, so now I'm a bookstore named Savvy's. There's a big difference in what you can do with a Facebook page and a Facebook profile. You could do still some of the same basic stuff, like add a picture, take a picture, upload one. Let's just upload the lion, because I love this lion. It is amazing. It is just the most majestic creature in the universe. Okay, so now that we've added a main picture, so this is the same kind of cover as you would get on a Facebook profile, but what would be a big difference to you was if you added a graphic here that would have your information on it, like your address, your phone number, like when you're open, like deals of the week. Like this is basically like your advertising board. Like next to the highway, those big ad boards. This is your version of that, and this is just a blank canvas for you to put anything on. But I don't actually have one of those. I just have like this picture. So that's all. Again, you can move it the same way you could a cover photo. So this is all user friendly. This is what that means is if you don't know what you're doing at all, this kind of helps you do it anyway. So welcome to your new page. We're just gonna skip the Facebook intro. Some of you might have noticed right here, add a button. So this lets you add a button to anything. This is the ultimate like link. So you can make a link to book our services. You can book it now. You can start an order, getting in touch with us. Sign up. If you have your own website and you have your own sign up and everything, you can send emails. This is a button for everything. Anything you could possibly want. This button can send a link to just absolutely. Would you like people to do for your page? You could play a game on your page. Like really, this button is just made for anything, any kind of link, any kind of anything. But what we're going to do is we're going to see about totally customizing the entire page. We're going to go through everything you can possibly do. Post. So this is the home. This is just the everything. And because we haven't really set anything up yet, we're just going to go side by side. Post, which is, it just sends you straight to the post you've made. Like right now I've already made 2 posts because I've uploaded 2 pictures, which will also be in my pictures. So any picture you upload at all will be here. The shop. You can actually start an online shop here, I think. I agree to merchant terms and policies, listing products for sale, deliveries, return, disputes, treatment of user data. Yeah, just agree to it. I'm not actually opening a shop. So yeah, you can add a shop right here, so that people can come and like. So basically, you don't even need a website. Facebook has tried to set this up all for you, really. And videos the same as photos. Events. This is a big difference between a Facebook profile and a Facebook page, because on a profile you could set up an event, but you need to invite people to the event, and they need to actually say they're going to the event. But if you start an event on a Facebook page, and then like whoever, like say you have like 60 likes, which means 60 people like Savvy's the bookstore. That means if you start an event, those same 60 people are gonna immediately get a notification about it the day of the event and when you start the event. So this is really good for people like trying to start a business, trying to make events. Like maybe I'm trying to have a party at the bookstore this Friday. I could create an event, and then everybody would know who liked my page that there was something going on this Friday. They would get a notification about it immediately. A big thing you need to do if you are starting a Facebook page is you need to fill out pretty much all this information, and it's not a lot. The category, I'm a bookstore. The name of my store is Savvy's. Topic, you need 3 words that just describe your store based on people with interest. So I would say books, fiction, coffee. You know what I mean? Like anything that would basically be in the world of, it's like tags. If you've heard of tags before, topics is a little bit like that. The username, if I don't want it to be Savvy's, if I want a giant username like Savvy's Emporium of Equal Distribution of Books, that could be my username instead of just Savvy's. The day your business started, your address, the hours that you're open, the release date. Not sure what relevance that has to a bookstore, but if you had a different kind of Facebook page, that might be a big deal. The short description is what's going to show up on your page, and a long description is what people actually go to read your entire thing. So this might involve, how your business started and how it's been doing and all that stuff, the entire history, while this just basically says what it is. I don't know what an impressum is, but you can input the impressum for your page. Price ranges, parking, this is all business savvy. Your phone, email, website, that's just contacts right there. So it's all on one page. You don't have to worry about it. Like a Facebook profile, all the about, it's like 15 different categories that you can go in and edit all at once. While on a Facebook page, it's all in one place. So you can just get it done and be done with it. Likes are a lot different than adding friends. With this right here, you can pay attention to how many people like your page every week. So let's say this is Monday, this is Tuesday, this is Wednesday. You could find out that on Monday, 15 people liked your page. And on Tuesday, maybe 7 people liked your page. And it'll show you which days of the week that you get the most likes. So you can really pay attention to that. Which is actually pretty good too. Because if you were going to make a Facebook post, and in that Facebook post you were trying to sell something, like if you were going to say, this Friday I'm having an event, beer's going to be half off, all liquors are going to be half off, like everything's going to be half off, you would know that, let's say on this day, let's say this is a Wednesday, you would know on Wednesday that more people go to your Facebook page than any other day. So Wednesday would be the day that you launch the advertisement, because you know for a fact that people are going to see it more than all the other days of the week. See, like stuff like that. Facebook really wants you to be paying attention to this stuff so you can be on top of it. Promote. This is, like I said, this is the big difference between a Facebook page and a Facebook profile. Is you can actually advertise with Facebook. And you might have already known this about it, but I'm just going to give you a little bit of a walkthrough. So, this is what your ad's going to look like. So right now I don't have any pictures or anything. This is just my picture, my big cover, which, like I said, should be like your hours of business. It should be like your address, and all because it is the main thing on your advertisement. Add text required. So this is just telling you what your advertisement is actually going to look like. So write something about your ad in the text field. I sell books and coffee and beer. I spelled coffee wrong. But I sell books, coffee, and beer. So my mobile web feed would say I sell books, coffee, and beer with the picture. And the right column would have it right here. I sell books, coffee, and beer. And this is basically what your ad's going to look like. You could upload an image if you don't like this one. You could select image. You could reposition it. You could edit all this. Just because you made it this way, like in the first place, doesn't mean it's what it has to be. You could also choose who sees it. Maybe everyone sees it. Maybe only men see it. Maybe only women see it. And then based on age, let's say my books. A bookstore is not really for the youngest of people, I don't think. I think if I'd be advertised between 30 and maybe 55. I can specifically choose how old people are who are going to see my page, so that, I don't know, maybe teenagers aren't looking at this stuff. Maybe only people who are actually going to go to my bookstore are going to look at this stuff. the location of where my bookstore is, the interest. This is a big thing I was telling you about. People who are interested in book selling, reading, fiction books, literature, these are the people who are only going to see my advertisement. So it takes your ad straight to the direct audience. It doesn't just mess around with everyone. So you're just taking a chance on who likes it or who doesn't. You're actually directly sending it to people who might be interested in it. And the daily budget thing has to do with the new way that they're doing things now. And what they're doing is, instead of paying once a month to have your ad on Facebook that sends to everyone, you only pay if it reaches its goals. Like with $5, 1 to 5 likes per day, which means if it can get 1 to 5 likes per day, you'll spend $5. Like when it gets it, and that's all you'll spend. Now, how long your ad runs? I think this is a daily thing. So you spend $5 a day for only 7 days a month, and you can choose when the ad runs. But that's okay. That's a big thing actually. So $10 a month. Let's say it was such 10. Now you might see that it says 3 to 10 likes per day. So if you only got 2 likes that day when you were supposed to get 3 to 10, you're not going to spend $10. It won't charge you because it didn't do what it said it was going to do. Instead, you would only end up spending maybe $5 or $3 because again, that's what it said it was going to do. And if it didn't accomplish that, it's not going to charge you. And that's a big part of what Facebook's trying to do now. Is they're trying to be more user friendly, more user fair. You can't really choose a lot about the duration. You can't just run an ad for a day. You have to run it for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and that's really all there really is. Run this ad until December 22nd. Run this ad until for 2 days? Yeah. And then that's it. It only runs that ad for 2 days. And that's all you pay for. Duration and how long you want to run the ad are a little different. When you choose 7 days, it automatically sends it to December 19th. So you have a lot of optionary space here. Yeah. So that's basically all you need to know about promoting and advertising on here. The manage tabs. This is really kind of what manages all of it. Post attribution, post as Savvies or post as Jacob. So I could post on my page as Savvies, or I can post it on my page as Jacob, so that people know that me as the person is posting this instead of the page. So it's like I could choose to have my profile post everything, or Savvies will post everything. So you can choose between like who you are right here. And that's, yeah, Instagram ads. Connect an Instagram account for advertising. That's a serious cool thing, because if you have an Instagram account and you're always taking pictures of the store, or you're taking pictures of coffee at your store, or books at the store, or maybe new books you're releasing, this will immediately send it through from Instagram. So it's kind of a cool thing, new feature. And that's basically all you need to know. If you have any more questions, please email me or just tell me you want a new tutorial or anything. But that's basically how you set up your own Facebook page.